people still out there using the names Yahuwah and Yahusha, Yahawashi, all these other good things. I know this is super random, but I am mind blown that in 2025, even though we have the internet, we have books, we have lexicons, we have encyclopedias, we have all of these resources, that people are still using these names that are completely made up out of nowhere. I had another person send me a video this morning talking about, please debunk this. And I'm like, yo, I cannot believe like these names, Yahuwah, Yahusha, Yahawashi, all of this other stuff. There's not one Hebrew scholar on the planet that will affirm these names. There's not a person who's actually taken a class in Hebrew on the planet that will affirm these names. They're not in any lexicon. They're not in any scholarly writings. They're not in any encyclopedias. They're not used by historians. They're not used by linguists. They're not used by anybody that has any type of education or formal training whatsoever. They're completely made up. And they only, particularly the name Yahuwah and Yahusha, they only exist in John Truth's notebook. Then you go into the Sefer Scriptures, the Restoration Bible, all of these other resources. I have made several videos demonstrating that the people who actually wrote these particular scriptures have no training whatsoever in Hebrew. And so I genuinely don't understand the deception that when you tell people this, that they don't go look at the resources, that they won't go they'll rather go run to a YouTube video than actually go to a lexicon. They would rather go to a YouTube video or worst of all, a meme. A meme is more convincing to people than what scholars have to say. And whether they're Christian, non-Christian, whatsoever, I challenge you. There's not one on the planet that has any Hebrew training that says that Yahuwah, Yahusha, Yahawashi, Yahawashah, or any of these names. And I'm like, where are these coming up, these names from? I did a complete breakdown in one video on how, and so the names in Hebrew is Yehoshua, and then in Aramaic it would have been Yeshua, and then in Greek it would have been Jesus. I did a complete breakdown on how we got from the Greek Jesus, because all of the New Testament was written in Greek, how we got from Jesus into the Latin Jesus into the English Jesus. Did a complete breakdown, and people still using those names. Can we stop it, y'all? I mean, it's just past time. I just needed to get that out.